there, Star Nation, and welcome to a new and special episode of Star FM Exclusive. My name is Star DJ Gabby, and for today, we are joined by the lead star in the Netflix animated music fantasy film Over the Moon. And for those of you who do not know, she is Filipino Chinese, and we are just so proud of her. She is definitely representing the Asian heritage, and this film is definitely incredible. So if you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely stream it now. So exclusive on Star FM, please welcome Filipino Chinese American actress Cathy Ang. Hello, Cathy. This is DJ Gabby, and welcome to Star FM. Hi.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Wow, of course, yes, we are very happy. We are so thrilled to have you on the show right now to share more about this film to our audiences. First of all, how are you doing in New York?
I'm doing well, just, quarantining in my apartment, doing little hobbies, working from home, just like everyone. But I'm doing well.
Okay, yeah. We're so happy to see that you're doing well, and we're happy to know that you're safe there in New York. Okay, so anyway, Cathy, I've seen Over the Moon, and it's like I'm watching a fairy tale. The story was inspiring, the music was incredible too. So everyone wants to know, especially in the Philippines, how did you land the lead role of Fei Fei?
Well, it's a little bit crazy. I had worked with a couple people on the team before, and they brought me in to do a scratch record for animation. You know, when they're storyboarding, they still want to hear a voice to the sketches even. And so they brought me in to do the demos one day, and we were doing the demo. We were recording the entire movie actually that day, and that was kind of my audition, basically. I just recorded the movie. After I went in for the scratch, they ended up actually, picking me, which was crazy because, it was a big, they took a chance on me. I don't have a lot of credits under my name, but the team just brought me on. They were so excited and warm.
Yeah, and we're just so happy that you got this role of Fei Fei, and of course, Fei Fei is very smart and goal-oriented. What do you love most about your character, and how much did you relate to her?
Oh, I mean, she is exactly what I wanted to see when I was growing up. I wanted to see a character like Fei Fei. She's so intelligent. She loves solving problems. She's got the most determination in the world, and her heart, is so full of love. Everything that she does in the movie is motivated by her love for her family. And so I think, I really hope that I relate to her. I hope I can be like her. I do love science. I also really love space exploration. And so I think some of our just nerdiness definitely lines up. I feel kind of akin to her.
Yeah, and of course, we love that about her too. And I feel like you are the perfect fit for her character. And of course, I was watching this video, and the producer, Paylene True, mentioned that you did a one-take performance for the song "Rocket to the Moon" in the studio. I mean, you did a song so well. By the way, what a beautiful performance! Tell us about the time when you were recording, and maybe you can share to us what you love most about the song.
Yeah. Well, that was my audition day. That was from the scratch record when they still didn't know if I would be cast or not. And we recorded the whole movie, but we ended the day with the song "Rocket to the Moon." And I had just kind of, I'd been speaking like Fei Fei all day. I just felt like I knew her at that point. I'd been living in her shoes. And something happened when I got into the booth. I just really, really felt, I don't know, I felt her soul come in me. And so, and magic happened. It's crazy. I mean, it's like the highlight of my career for sure. um, but I love this song so much because, we get to know Fei Fei. You really get to know who she is in the song. She lays out all of her problems in the beginning, but then we watch her try and find a solution. She's trying to problem solve for losing her family, and we watch her realize she has to do the impossible and build a rocket, to make her dreams come true. And we watch her fail multiple times, but continue to persevere because she's so determined. And then we watch her succeed. And so I think the fact that we get to see this child really, really achieve the impossible is so beautiful in this song, and really uplifting for anyone who sings it.
Yeah, we agree. I mean, it's definitely an uplifting and an inspiring song. And of course, Kathy, this is your first feature animation. So, like, what was the most challenging but probably fulfilling experience while working or while being on set?
Um, I think mostly my nerves. I was surrounded by this amazing crew, this amazing creative team, and also cast members, people that I've looked up to all my life, and I just was the least experienced person there, but that also, being the least experienced person in the room means that you have the opportunity to learn every day. And so I just tried my best to soak up all the knowledge and wisdom from these amazing storytellers that I was with every day. uh, but I felt, imposter syndrome, like maybe I don't really deserve this, but when you're there, you have to work through, you just have to you have to use the opportunity.
Yeah, Kathy, you truly deserve it. And of course, it must be truly rewarding. This experience is so huge, and you've met so many people. And of course, the film featured an all Asian American cast. So how proud are you that you became part of a huge project that gave highlight to Asian culture, particularly Chinese culture?
So proud. I've never gotten to portray a Chinese or a Filipino character until till Fei Fei. And just being able to share some of my family's traditions, it's so meaningful. I got to watch, just over Zoom, but I watched the movie with my family, and seeing how proud my parents were, and just kind of also seeing them see themselves in the characters, that's very special. I mean, I think we're at a wonderful time where Asian representation in media, specifically also Western media, is booming, and I'm so glad that these kids. I've seen responses from kids all over the world, just really falling in love with these characters, and whether or not they're Asian, maybe they're getting curious about mooncakes or wanting to learn more about Chang'e, or they're really seeing themselves just on screen, and it's so affirming. And I'm really honored and proud that we could give that to people right now.
Yeah, and you're definitely representing, and this is amazing because you're actually giving inspiration to a lot of young girls and a lot of people also. So we are just so proud and happy for you, Kathy. And of course, this film is really loved here in the Philippines. So, what can you say about the support that the film has received, especially from the country?
It's been amazing. I mean, because it's my family's in the Philippines, and they've just been able to see random the jeepneys that happened. That was such an amazing project. My cousin, he was just riding on the highway, and he didn't even know what they were, and then he took a picture of it. Then he realized that it was for the movie. It was crazy. I just feel like everywhere it's touching people, and I'm so glad that I can maybe represent the Filipino community a little bit, and also just give them something to celebrate. I think everyone in the world just needs something to celebrate, and this movie is a party. It's all so much joy and love for everyone, and I'm so thankful to everyone in the Philippines. I can't believe, like, we're still in the top 10. It's amazing. Thank you. I'm so grateful.
Yes, of course. And we are just so happy for you and for this film. And as I mentioned a while ago, you are definitely representing here in the Philippines whenever someone with the Filipino blood gets these kind of achievements. We are just so proud. It's called Filipino Pride, and we are definitely rooting for more success for you. And of course, Kathy, recently Netflix released a cover version of the song Rocket to the Moon by Filipino singer and Asia's pop diva Julian San Jose. So were you able to see that already?
Yes! Oh my gosh, she's so good. She's so talented. It's amazing. I didn't actually know her until I watched the cover, and now I'm like obsessed. I want to cover some of her songs too.
Wow.
Uh, yeah, it's amazing. She sounds so good. Honestly, she sounds better than me, and so like I just like listening to her cover.
Yeah, and of course, Julian San Jose is like very famous here in the Philippines. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was listening to that song, and a lot of people already know this song here in the Philippines, and it's such an amazing. It's, as I mentioned a while ago, it's very uplifting, very inspiring, especially if you watch the movie, the scene in the movie when when you were singing it, that gave such an amazing. That was such an amazing moment in the film. Okay, so we agree that we love that cover by her. And of course,
Of
Filipinos
course.
are just so talented, especially with music. Okay, so
Oh
speaking of
yes.
the Filipinos and the Philippines, I know you've been here before for like 5 times because your parents
Mm-hmm.
are both from the country, particularly from Binondo, Manila, and Nueva
Mm-hmm.
Vizcaya. So after this pandemic, if you were to visit the country, what do you wish to do? And is there a particular place that you wish to visit for the first time here?
Oh, I want to go see the coral reefs in Palawan. I still haven't been to Palawan, so I have to go. Of course, you have to see the most beautiful beaches in the world. And also, my mom always talked about the chocolate hills.
Yeah, in
Where are those?
Bohol.
In Bohol. Yes, 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 yes. I want to go see the hundred hills. And I don't know. There's the festivals. I've never been there during like ati-atihan or like
Mm.
I don't know. I want to be there for a lot of cultural celebrations too. It would be amazing. But of course, I also have to just visit my family and go back to Bagabag and see Palistaan Resort that my family has and see my grandma because they've all watched the movie, but I want to see it with them in person. Uh, I can't wait to go back to the Philippines. It's been too long.
Uh-huh, yeah. When was the last time you visited the Philippines, by the way?
Oh, so many years ago. I don't even actually remember when. Uh, too many years ago. Probably like around 10 years ago. It's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it must have changed so much. Luckily, some of my cousins have been able to come over here, and so I've seen them. But I need to be there and like actually be around the Pinoys and just celebrate with them.
Yeah, and you mentioned Palawan because Palawan has one of the best beaches in the world, and then Bohol,
Mm-hmm.
the chocolate hills, and you should definitely visit Baguio soon, which is our city. So Baguio
Mm-hmm.
City and the festivals, as you mentioned, Dinagyang, Ati-Atihan, Panagbanga. There are so many festivals here in the Philippines,
Yeah.
and yeah, we will definitely love to see you here in the country very soon. Okay, so anyway, Kathy, of course, you've achieved this incredible milestone in your career. What is your advice and message for young people who would love to achieve incredible things in life and also for those who wish to achieve their dreams?
I would say find someone who will help mentor you. I think that is so important. You have to find someone who will help you learn, who you can ask questions to, and also find someone who believes in you no matter what. Someone who's going to encourage you to chase your dreams. Because I don't know, for me, it was possible. Dreaming, everyone should be able to dream and chase their dreams. You can achieve amazing things as long as you have your family to support you, and hang on to those who love you, and for me, just on the creative side, if you ever have any kind of itch to sing, to play music, to write, to draw, anything, do it. Just keep doing it. You have to practice your creativity no matter what, whether or not you go into the arts for your career. It's good to exercise your creativity. It'll help you become a great problem solver, just like Feifei. Yeah, and I hope that she inspires you to love science and also some impossible, wonderful, magical things.
Okay, wow, great message, Kathy. And of course, we are just, of course, your experiences, you're very young, but your experiences are very inspiring to a lot of young people. And yeah, so of course, finally, Kathy, what is your message to all the fans of Over the Moon and to all the people supporting you, especially here in the Philippines?
Thank you. Maraming salamat. Like I don't know how to thank you enough for connecting with the story and supporting us and just I really hope that it touches you and it encourages you to connect with your family even if you're just at home alone. I hope that it reminds you that love is around you, and if you've been having a difficult time, I hope that it helps you heal. I hope that it helps the world get excited about Asian culture everywhere. And I'm so just grateful that you've all been so supportive. I don't know. I can't say anything besides thank you.
Okay, wow. Of
Grabe.
course, wonderful message, Kathy. And thank you so much for sharing your story, for sharing about Over the Moon. And once again, congratulations on the success of this film. We are so proud of you. And you brought so much life and character to Fei Fei. And yeah, as I mentioned a while ago, we are so proud of you here in the Philippines. Once again, thank you, Kathy, and stay safe
Thank,
always.
thank you. Stay safe. Thank you so much, Miss DJ Gabby. Thank you.
Yes, of course. It's so great to have you on the show. And yeah, that was Star FM exclusive Star Nation with Filipina Chinese American actress Kathy. And once again, I'm your host, Star DJ Gabby for Star FM exclusive. Take care.